Well, we're back, Bare Bones Broadcasting, Norman with Doc Spalding. I like to think out loud with humans, match wits out loud with just anything they can think, match wits. I don't know why I do it. I guess because I can't think too much of my own, or I'm bored or something, I don't know. I got a question. Is a family's style of living among themselves another family's and or the society's business in terms of their brutality among themselves? Just an individual family. I saw a picture of Osama bin Laden, and I know these people have been plotting and thinking that the United States is somehow their enemy. And I thought their own lifestyle is their enemy. They're brutal among themselves. A man was trying to use the word loyalty on me today, that everything is about loyalty. Well, I've watched women get beat to shreds with that word. I've watched a boss take advantage of, the Scrooge took advantage of Cratchit. Cratchit took advantage of Scrooge. Humans have really always used that word against each other in a very deviant way, deceptive way. Don't find loyalty among itself unless it's dedicated to something else, where both are working at that loyalty. It's not for each other. He was trying to say that loyalty for each other is the answer to everything. Well, that's just asinine, because that can end up in a lot of brutality among each other, which he was very forceful about making sure I understood that in a very brutal way. And he doesn't even understand brutality. He understands loyalty. I find human, and actually even the Lord or this creator, to give a nervous system that can create such agony just from something you ate, or a wound in your flesh or something. Brutality, I find it inexcusable. It's not necessary. Whatever that agony is supposed to do, believe me, there's other ways of doing whatever it's supposed to do. That I find the agony is not necessary at all. That degree of pain, sorry, unnecessary. To watch humans torment with that brutality is unnecessary. In a room of stars and planets, I know better. I wouldn't do it. I invented stars and planets, human living. No human would ever suffer such agonies for any reason like that. Maybe you'd go down. Has the agony caused you more concern for each other? Not really. I find when you're so-called concerned, that one family is concerned about the brutality of the other, it's done in such a hypocrite way. The concern really isn't there at all. That's not what's going on. Usually people, when they poke their nose in each other's business, are not doing it because they don't care about causing a happy ending at all. In most cases, either one. And the children are the victim, and they claim they're doing it for the kids. It's just the biggest pile of hypocrisy I ever saw in my life. So, brutality, though, is an issue, and I'm not sure. I always thought you can't solve everybody's trouble. And there's too many of them, you get in the middle of it, you're going to be sorry. I'm taught to stay out of other people's brutality and their suffering. Well, you never brought into it till you make these friends you never would have made. You get into their family life along with them, or your own, or otherwise you probably wouldn't even know about it. We get acquaintances and associates and make friends and so on, and then each other's brutality becomes our concern, or our agony because of it. I date us and look at us as mammals, and not families and this lifestyle. I just think mammals wandering in a forest, and that lifestyle. And Picture the association with brutality at that point. And my hunch from paying attention to what little information I have about this place, at one time that's what humans did. They meandered as family pods and very individually. Not only family pods, at one time humans were not afraid to separate and become quite isolated. They do now, not to the degree they did. And humans are able to live quite alone and isolated. Very, very happy. Very happy. To the degree, I think at one time the earth was so populated with them doing that, it was extremely populated by humanity at one time. Much more than the numbers here now. You'd say we're under-informed of how to live in a forest. Humans have no information of their environment, and so they breed in absolute ignorance. You call that overpopulation. It isn't. At one time, this planet was packed with humans, separately bred from family pods, meandering in the forest, like lightning bugs, like canaries, more numbers than you can count of them. Want to bet? Their lifestyle extremely what you would call successful. I have to move on, or we wouldn't be able to upload this. Come on, you